Hey guys, welcome back to my first video of 2021. I'm Macon Campbell and this is Macon Stuff. So before we get started on this project, I'd just like to say I'm sorry. I know it's been almost 2 months since my last video. I really enjoyed the long break, but now it's time to get back to work. For those of you that don't know, somewhere in the middle of my 2-month break, my channel did manage to reach 10,000 subscribers, for which I am extremely grateful. So I would just like to say thank you very much to everyone who has been subscribed to my channel. It has been a pleasure making all of these videos and I will continue to do so as long as I possibly can. Within the next few weeks I will be announcing some new merch to celebrate my 10,000 subscribers, and this time I'm actually working with a professional artist and I'm really excited to see the artwork that he comes up with. So with that said, let's get on with today's project. So I have a really nice jointer slash thicknesser that I bought a couple of years ago, but I don't really use it that much because there are a couple of issues that I have with it. Now the thicknesser portion of this machine was the main reason that I bought it, but since I bought it, it's never seemed to work properly. And recently I discovered from a friend of mine who has exactly the same machine that the thicknesser will not feed properly if it's not connected to a proper dust collection system. Now I do have the foundations for a dust collection system that I put in here a couple of years ago when I still had my CNC laser machine. I currently have 3 points in the workshop where I can connect dust collection, but none of them are anywhere close to the machine. So I would like to have the machine mobile so that I can move it closer to any one of my dust collection points. The second issue I have is that this machine does not have a fence. I did purchase it second hand and unfortunately the first owner lost the fence. So the first thing I need to do is build a rolling base or a trolley for this machine, and the second thing is to build a fence. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both of those in this video. I'm going to start out with the rolling base and if time permits the fence as well. Otherwise I'll have to do that in a second video. So let's get started. Okay, so all that is left to do now is to put the machine onto the trolley. This thing weighs about 150 kilograms, which is roughly 330 pounds. So I'm probably going to have to get some help to move this thing. Before I can do that, I'm going to have to get this separated from the base. As you can see, it is still standing on the pallet that it was shipped with originally. I don't know how it is attached to the pallet, but it is. I suspect that it's screwed into the pallet from inside the machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to take off the other side panel and I'm going to see if there are any screws that are attaching it to the pallet so that I can remove them. Let's do it. Okay, so it looks like there are a couple of bolts in from the underside of the pallet, and that's what's holding this machine to the pallet. So I'm going to take these out and then it's just a matter of moving it onto the trolley. Okay, so as it stands, after me, my eldest daughter is the strongest one in the family. So I've sent my other daughter to go and call her, and we're going to lift this thing off the base and move the trolley in its place. And then we should be done.
I can't, it's not going, it's not lifting. Well, let me try.
Huh? Okay, obviously this is not going to work.
You need to call someone to help you. Try harder this time. Yes.
Pull it out.
Oh God. Woo! Hallelujah. Wow.
Okay, there we go guys, it's done, and that turned out exactly the way I hoped it would. Everything works the way it should, so I couldn't be happier with how that turned out. I also went ahead and gave the machine a bit of a clean off camera. I also went over the table with some Scotch-Brite and WD-40, and I must say it's looking a whole lot better now than what it did. So I'm really looking forward to getting some use out of this machine. Before I can do that though, I'm still going to have to sort out a fence for it, which is most probably going to be my next video. So if you'd like to see that, you may want to subscribe so that you can get notified as soon as that video drops. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and till next time, keep making stuff.